Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Tuesday show, which is Divination Tuesday, with myself, who is Drew or Athena, and my beautiful sister Willow, who is also Sherry. So, yeah, guys, we always do these shows on Tuesdays, which is Divination Tuesday, where sister and I pick some sort of divination to help you guys get the messages from the divine energies. I'm going to introduce ourselves first. My name is Drew, my witchy name is Athena. I have got Drew's Scottish Vlogs channel, which is a mixture between support, paranormal, witchcraft, just a bit of spirituality altogether. I'm a spiritual advisor and a paranormal educator. I'm also a Celtic Druid shaman in training. But yeah, I like to do support streams, guys, and I love to give you messages from the divine energies that's all around us all. So I'll hand it over to sister to tell her a bit about herself.
Hello, so I'm Willow and my real name is Sherry. I am an investigator. I have a channel called PWI Spiritual Investigators. I am a witch and a training practicing Celtic Druid shaman. I am an educator of all things strange and unknown and of witch faith. I am an educator of the paranormal and an influencer and uplifter. I do a lot of really interesting things on my channel. So if you are interested in the paranormal and in the strange and unknown and witchy stuff, then I'm the lady for you. And welcome to you all. Merry me.
Yeah. Sister's got an amazing channel, guys. She does meditations and things over there. And she is the only person I can meditate to. So that says something, guys. Definitely check her out. She's got an amazing channel. Also want to give my other sister a bit of a shout out, guys, who is Mystical Love and Light. She's just changed her channel name to Tanel's Family Happenings, I do believe it's called. But she's got a great channel, guys, as well, for all the witchy stuff and support.
Yeah.
And she loves to show you how to make things witchy. So definitely check her out. She's got membership as well over there, where she goes a little bit extra and shows you lots of things. So I just wanted to give her that shout out. So yeah, sister and I do these shows on a Tuesday, and we like to bring you divination. And we've explained this before, guys. Divination is messages from your divine energies. It's also messages from your spirit guides. It can be from spirits around you. It can be from any energy that's around you, around the universe. So in saying that, I want you all to really focus tonight on a question that you would like the energies to answer. So it could be something for your path, because tonight we are going to be working with some of the witchy decks. So I will do the postcard for spirit like I always do at the beginning of these shows, just for the community, to give you a little bit of a guidance for the week. But we're also going to work tonight with the Moonology deck and the Witch's Wisdom and spell casting. So I know that a lot of you won't be in the witchcraft faith or anything, but the Moonology cards would be perfect for you in that way, because they give a little bit of support and things, like much like the postcard for spirit. But if you are a practitioner in the witchcraft, guys, I would definitely recommend that you do a Witch's Wisdom or maybe even a spellcaster. But yes, sister's doing another couple of decks tonight as well, and I'll let her tell you about them.
Yes, so I'm going to be doing the animal alloys. So this will be able to tell you about the animals that you're associated with, and also it will be able to tell you the crystal that you can associate with the animal as well. So it's a really good message one. And then obviously I've got my other favorites, which is my witchy cards as well. So you're going to be having some messages from either the animals or from the witchy ancestors.
Good card. I've never had a reading for anything like that before where it involves crystals. So that'll be really interesting, sis. If we've got time at the end, you can we'll maybe even make it part of the shows, that if we've got time at the end, we'll do each other a card for each other's deck. Because I definitely want one of them. Be interesting.
Oh, yeah.
So tonight, yeah, it'll be interesting. Have you ever done one for yourself yet?
Me?
Yeah, have you done any with the crystally ones for yourself yet?
Yeah, all it is really is like you just shuffle them and it'll come up with the animal, and then it tells you the crystal that you can associate to that animal to communicate and to be able to do it for meditation and things. And it also signifies what the animal represents in you. So they're really interesting cards. I've done them a few times. Scott's saying that there was a question. There was a question he was wanting.
I'll ask the
ask us
question
about.
slightly in my head. Yeah, definitely, Scott. That goes for all of you guys. You don't have to tell us your question. All you have to do is close your eyes and focus on what question you want answered. Even if you don't have a divine being in your head that you want to answer it, there is energies around you all the time who will answer the question for you, even if you don't know what the question is. Sister Sherry's ring, guys. But there's Tunnel family happenings in the chat just now, guys, and that is my Lights channel. So definitely check it out. I'll take my jumper off. I'm getting too warm. So what I'm going to do is as we always do, and which is a postcard from Spirit, guys, and I'll shuffle that just now. If you want to say hello to each other.
Yeah. I'm going to mute so that it don't get disturbed.
Okay.
And hello, Sis Rachel. The ring I was showing you is my engagement ring, but it's a bit big.
For a message for the people in the chat for a lovely message moving forward into the week ahead. Thank you, Sia. I'm still a little bit choked up, guys, but if my nose runs, I do apologise. I'll try not let it run away in the middle of a show. Oh, there we go. Okay, so let's see what the divine energies want to tell us tonight. Dearest Jew, everything is in divine order. Even in chaos, there is order. And we are always in awe of this. For you, though, on your human journey, things can get disorganized in your mind and physical reality. You need to get rid of the clutter, whether it's be too many stories in your mind, too many what ifs, or fearful thoughts of the past or future. Instead, focus on the now, empty your mind, clean your house, and throw out any object that tells you an uncomfortable story. Discern what you have sort, purge, clear, and organize. We want you to have space to fill with something better. Spirit loves a vacuum as it gives space for brilliant new energy. Let go of what is not serving you and give order to what remains. See them and know their value. Your soul needs organization in order to keep your connection to us and to Spirit free of distractions. You are so adored by so many. We hope you really know that. That is so apt for this time of year, guys, because if you think about it, what spring means, it means that it's a fresh start to the year. It's a fresh growth. Things that you've planted, even if you've planted them the year before, it's still a new plant. So it's a time for rebirth right now in growth. So that is a very apt card for us to get into the week ahead. Welcome in, Kerry, sis. There's our other sister there. But I'll go blow my nose, guys. I'll let Sherry speak to you a wee minute. I'll go blow my nose.
Hello, Kerry, sis. How are you all? So obviously we're going to be doing card readings. So all you got to do is just put a 1 in the room, guys, to let me know that you want a card. So obviously you've got Sister's cards. When she comes back, I'll get her to say it again because I can't remember what that is. But obviously I've got the animal allies and I've got the witches ones. So you'll just put in the room 1 and then just put what ones have you got, sister?
Yeah, I have got the Witch's Wisdom, Moonology, and Spellcaster's deck.
Yeah, so out of those three,
the Spellcasters and the Witch's Wisdom is a little bit witchy, guys. It does kind of give you more of a direction in the craft. So if you are in witchcrafty way, then maybe just pick a Moonology or even a postcard for Spirit. But if you do put a 1 in the chat for a reading, I will go over them again before I read for you, right? Then you can pick. Because I know it's a lot.
Yeah. So just put in 1 and just say which one you're wanting for sis and what one you're wanting for me. So obviously I've got the animals and I've got the witchy cards as well. Or you can say you choose whatever you want to say. So
Brother Scott's already picked. He wants a moon card, so I'll do
right.
Brother Scott.
So she wants to pick. Right. So sis said pick. So we pick for Kerry. Kerry said first. Then you got Brother
Kerry
Scott.
say first, so she did.
Yeah.
Right. So I'll
Brother
pick for Kerry
Scott,
first.
he wants animal.
Yeah.
He wants moon.
And a moon card. I'm going to give Sister
moon
Kerry a
card
moonology card anyway, because I
and
feel
an
as if
animal.
that's a good energy for her. Hey, I'll shuffle, guys, and get my energy into them. Can I please ask my guides to step forward and connect to Sister Kerry's guides to give her the best message through the moonology cards for the future? Thank you, Sia. For the future ahead, not the pursuit. I never know what to say with that. I trust that the divine energies know a timeline. So they're just going to, try out. So it's just going to give you a general direction. Oh, you are good enough. Moon in Virgo. Very good card, Sister Kerry. You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. Right, let's see what that's going to say. Where did I put the book? There's full moon in Virgo. I should have put I always say that every time I do these cards, right? Full moon in Virgo. I'll look it up on the index. They're usually quite easy to find, these one. Full moon in Virgo is page 78. Yeah. Page 728. Right, okay, sis. You are good enough, full moon in Virgo. It's time to be really honest with yourself and understand what's led you to ask your question. Have you been humble to the point of being self-efficient? Humility is good, but it can go too far. And drawing this card suggests you may be underrating yourself. You don't have to be flash, just quietly certain that you are good enough. At the other end of the scale, you also need to honestly answer this question. Have you been too picky? The full moon in Virgo card needs some truthful answers. Once you've given them, it should be easier to see how you got to where you are. Your next step should be more obvious to you. Pay attention to the details. Hard work brings results. Attune to the moon. Find a balance between the cosmic and the mundane in your daily life. Additional meaning for the card. Worrying too much will attract more things to worry about. Have you been overly critical? An apology may be in order. Stop second guessing yourself. Raise your karma by doing something good for someone else. The teaching. The full moon in Virgo is a time to declutter your life, your home, and your office. It's the time to sort what's good in your life from what's not serving you. It's also the time to clear out your energies via salt baths and meditations, and to practice getting more grounded by walking barefoot. No matter when you draw this card, it's a reminder that any time is a good time to start having a healthier life. Interesting, Sister Kerry. I hope that means something to you. Over to Sister Kerry.
Okay, so obviously I am going to pick the witch for Sister Kerry. So if you just think about your message, sis, and what you're wanting to know, and they will connect, my guides and your guides, and we will bring you a message. I'll call forth to my energies and my deities and my ancestors, my witch faith, and ask that you please come forth and give a clear message to Kerry and to the others that we read for. Please come through these cards. Please come through and give your message that you have to Kerry. So might it be. Thank you. Stop. All right, so what do they have for you? 3 of Cups. Interesting. So I'm seeing a lot of fruitfulness around this card system, mystical. So it's really showing something that is like really important and really special that's going on. It's showing that you're in your element, you're in your prime, you're getting back to who you are. It's showing a bond and a togetherness as well. So this could be you and Mr. Lee. This can be you and the community. There's a lot of positive energy in here, but also just be prepared of things that come up on you at times, and just always be aware that there's always things around the corner that can try to.
Kerry, this? I think it's for Kerry. It's for Kerry,
sorry,
isn't it? Yeah.
Right, no, right. We'll start again. I don't know why it's gone to mystical.
Maybe the guys want to give mystical that message. You maybe better keep going.
Yeah, so they're saying they just popped in saying mystical. Hang on a minute, Sister Kerry, we'll get back to you in a minute. So yeah, they're saying about that they're showing that you're having a very good time and that they're on your path and that they're happy about what you're doing, but they're saying to look into something. Let me just see what is properly saying in this book. I don't know why it went to mystical.
Mystical's guides knows how busy she is, so they probably just popped in while they've got the chance.
3 of the Cups.
She's probably going to pop back out in 2 minutes.
So I'm just going to read you the short version of it instead of the long bit. So it says, when this card flows into a reading, it's a reminder of the bonds of magic and friendship, and it is an illustration of the power of 3. Your magic is manifesting as at this time, whether you have cast your spell as a solitary witch or with your beloved friends and members of your coven. Magic is all around and is working. Accept growth, success, and creativity. Your goals are coming to fruition. This card represents a magical friendship that brings delight and enchantment into your life. It may also indicate spiritual or physical growth, gaining a new degree in your coven, or advancing in your course of magical studies. So this card is saying something about like magic and stuff, sis. It's saying about friendships and friendships together. So maybe they're indicating about like to get back to the things that you love doing with your community is what I've just said. So they said when you can to get back to that. They're also obviously letting you know that you're flourishing in everything that you're doing and that you're doing really well. I am getting a feeling and getting a message that maybe like sometimes when you're doing things you're wondering if it's too much and am I doing the right thing. They're just letting you know that it is, and you're exactly where you should be.
It's so apt for right now, honestly.
It's nuts that this just come over Kerry's reading, so they obviously wanted to say to you. So that's just the message from them. I will give you another card because I are still saying to do another one for you, but
yeah, I was
for some reason I want to go on to that one.
So that's the spirit world for you guys.
Michelle's spirits. So now we're just going to do Kerry quickly. I do apologise, sis, but when they want to come through, they come through. You can't stop them. So, right. I call forth to the energies and the deities, and I ask you to please communicate and to connect to Kerry's guides and give a clear message. Oh, it's straight out. So what's this one? Page of Wands for Kerry sis. So there's a lot of movement in this. It's showing like energy. Obviously, there's a lot of things that you're going through, sis. There's a lot of things that you're having to face, but they're giving me that indication that they're really proud of where you're coming and how far you're coming along, and to keep fighting because everything's going to be all right. They're watching your side. They're talking and saying to me about to get back into the community with the people that you most enjoy being with and get back to being you. with the rest. So rest, but be you and do things that you love. They're definitely indicating about that, you know, any trips or anything that we're deciding on doing this year should definitely be something we should all do together, because it'll be empowering and it'll be uplifting for all of us. We've all had situations and things that we're facing, and they know that you of all people have had a lot that you've been facing, and it'll be really good to get with sisters. I'm just also going to see what else they say. This is what they're directly saying to me. So now I'll just read what the card is saying. So got the Page of Wands. Just got to find the Page of Wands. Where's the Wands? Cups, Swords. I've really got to start tagging these cards. I really have.
Yeah, I've got to do the same with them, sis.
It's hard to try. Ace of Wands, King of Swords, right? I don't want me to find it though, do they? Ace of Wands. Where are you? Knight of Wands. Page of Wands. Here we go. This is a auspicious card and a cheerful one. When the Page of Wands announces himself into a reading, be prepared for happy news and exciting times. Typically, this news will come from a younger person. Watch for a young, fair-haired person. The Page of Wands may be announcing a new job opportunity or a promotion, or he may be hurdling the impending. The Ace of Cups also appears in a spread. Expect an invitation or an opportunity. This Page of Wands eagerly shouts out this message to you. It's time to use your imagination and your determination to achieve your goals and success. So as I was saying to you, they were indicating that you need to get back with the people that make you happy. You need to still do the plans and the things that you're going forward to be happy and to continue being yourself. So these trips and things, but they're also saying about good news and stuff like that, which is really weird, because I did see you put a post up the other day saying that your son had got engaged. So for them to be saying that, so they're obviously saying to ravish in that news. And that may be what that invitation is as well, obviously, for the wedding. They're saying something about a baby as well. So I don't know, like, if like in the future they're going to have a child, but they are indicating that there will be a child announcement as well. So I hope that makes you feel a little bit more happier, sis, and makes you look forward to the future. They're just indicating that.
Congratulations as well, Miss. On your first, congratulations, Mystical, on getting your stuff sold today that you were getting sold. Well done, and definitely congratulations to Kerry's son, who I have met, and he's an amazing boy, guys. So I'm so pleased for him. And she did say yes before anybody asks if he asked his girlfriend to marry him, and she said yes.
Yes, yeah.
So he's a lovely boy, so he is. He deserves all the happiness in the world. I'm so pleased for them. Yeah, so that's great cards, and it's so apt for right now, guys. Remember what spring is all about. So all the cards are really confirming everybody that's in this chat is on a mission in life, I do believe. And the cards are confirming a lot of that for you, is that you're on the right path. Maybe you have to get back to what you love and things. That's why the Divination Tuesdays are a great thing, because it confirms things for you every week. So that's why it's important to ask your questions in your head before we actually pull a card. Sorry, Sister Sherry, what were you saying?
No, I was finished. I was just saying, just to radiate on that energy and what they're saying to you. There's nice things coming in. There's obviously really nice things already happened. They're indicating, obviously, just to bring yourself into who you are and what you like being. So obviously we all know that we're sisters, and we're, you know, witchy sisters, and we've got lots of plans, and we should definitely keep going with that, because it's going to help to uplift all of us.
Yeah.
What was that? And there will be other experiences and stuff that we're going to have together. There's things that are meant to happen that will only happen when we're together. So that'd be interesting to see what that is. So
I love it. I love it, love it, love it.
Positive things so far.
Yep. Positive.
Anybody wants a card, guys, that's coming in the room, please put a 1 in there and just say either that if you want us to choose the card for you, or obviously you've got my animal and my witch, you've got Sisters Moon and the other ones. Well, I can't remember what the other ones are.
Yeah, I've got Moonology, which is a good directional card, guys. But I've also got the Spellcaster's deck in the Witch's Oracle. So anybody that does do a little bit of magic, the cards are really good for that.
Yeah. 1, please. Oh, Kirsty wants one. Choose, please. Yeah. Okay, let me put you down as well.
Was it Christy that was next, or is there anybody waiting?
The next person is Scott, and he's wanting a moon.
Okay. Brother Scott. Okay. Okay, can I please ask my guides to connect to Brother Scott's guides to give him the best message moving forward? Thank you.
And I've got you, Christy.
Oh, there's Scott straight away. They knew what they were giving you, Brother Scott. A time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. What are Virgo cards coming out tonight? Interesting. New moon in Virgo. Right, where to find the menu? Where is it? They're usually pretty easy to find because they're in their categories. Come on, turn the page. Right. New moon in Virgo. It helps if I use the right bloody well. I've got the wrong book in my hand. I had the Witch's Wisdom in my hand instead of Moonology. I was wondering how I couldn't find it. New moon in Virgo. Oh my goodness. 52. I'm so silly, guys. I'm so silly. 52. Right, okay. A time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. When this card comes up, it's time for you to take stock of your situation. Where are you and where do you want to go? The new moon energy of the card suggests a restart, and the Virgo energy suggests you make that restart a clever one that's simple and well organized. Virgo also has a strong health aspect to it. So if you've been unwell, this card suggests that your health is on the up. Virgo loves clean eating and alternative therapies. So add these into your routines now. However you've been feeling. If a situation is blocked at the moment, it could be that you're over-analysing things or being too critical. It's time to ask less what someone else can do for you and to think more about what you can do for others. Attuned to the moon. Reconnect to healthy mornings and evening routines. That's interesting. Additional meanings for the card. Gradual improvements are coming. Pay attention to detail if you want success without being pedantic, whatever that means. Be of service to others and love and money will follow. The person you're asking about is reliable. Interesting. The teaching. Virgo is the sign of health, service and analysis. Its energy is precise and has a feel of the harvest about it. When this card comes up, it could be that a wonderful bounty is coming your way. However, the energy of the new moon in Virgo is usually about getting your life in order. So that's what you need to do at the time of the Virgo new moon and whenever else you pull this card. So I get, Brother Scott, that what they're trying to tell you is sometimes if you've got a goal in life, as we've said before, for everything that is worth having in life, there usually is something you have to sacrifice. Not sacrifice as in a ritual type of way, but usually, like say, for example, if you're not happy in your job, you're really going to have to give up that job in order to go find a new job. So therefore, it's sad that you're giving up job, you're cutting ties with workmates and things like that. So I think this card is kind of saying that type of thing, that sometimes you've got to look outside the box. If you want something worth having, such as a good job, maybe a little bit more money in your pocket and things, usually you're going to have to be really critical to the way you're living. It could be something to do with that. As they said, get up early in the mornings, maybe go onto the computer for a couple hours in the morning, where these companies will see that you're waiting, you're up early, you're really keen, and then get a good routine at night. And I find that, see, if you've got a good routine at night, especially if you are spiritual, when you are putting your head on your pillow at night, whatever time of day and night it is, whenever you're going for a nap, let's say, reach out to your deities, your guides, your ancestors at that moment and ask them to help you in your abundance in life, your prosperity and things. That way they're going to work on it for you. And always say, which is so important, guys, that you're going to have, you don't want it, you're going to have it. That kind of outlook is so important, because if you've got the outlook of want something, you're always going to want it. You're never going to have it. So you've got to have the outlook of, I have got everything I want in life. Maybe a little bit of that energy, Brother Scott, is what I'm thinking for this card. Sorry, sister, that went on a bit long there. The divine energy's tuning in.
Yeah, no,
Over
that's
to you,
fine.
sister.
Like, you say what you've got to say, sis. It don't matter how long it takes. That's what you're supposed to do. Right, so Brother Scott, I'm going to get you an animal, see if there's an animal that can guide you. Also, there is a little message they're saying. Is they're saying that maybe sometimes don't concentrate on so much how you're feeling, but concentrate on around you and how they feel as well. Because for people to be able to help you and to understand you, you've got to be more open to them, and you've got to not bottle things up. I don't know why they're telling me this, but they're saying that you need to put as much in as what the other people do. There's got to be a mutual understanding with you both. I don't know why, but I'm feeling maybe with you and your wife. There's got to be some understanding. This is what they're telling me. And now let's just see what animal you're getting. Stop. Okay. Wow. You got the bear. The bear is a very powerful creature and a very spiritual creature. And he is saying to you, it's easy for me to go within and to know the truth. I take time for inner reflection, contemplative thoughts, and helps me reveal and process thoughts and feelings. I awaken my awareness through quiet time and meditation. I am a clear channel, and my filters allow me great mental clarity. So the bear represents a very strong energy, but it's an animal that reflects on its actions. It's very true to who it is. It's very good at showing its thoughts and giving over its feelings, and it's very open to its awareness. Obviously, it likes to be in meditation. It likes to be in a quiet place. It likes to be in a time and an area where they can contemplate and think. Now, I do feel that you're one of these sort of people, and they're putting this onto me, that you are somebody that sits there and thinks a lot, and that's good. But they say that when you're going to sit there and think about things, think about the right things. They say that sometimes you overthink on certain things and you let that worry you too much, which stops you from moving forward because you can't really see the picture, or you think something's wrong. When sometimes it just takes sitting down, taking time to yourself, and then trying to go over this situation. And it's quite cool because obviously sister done her reading, and then you've got this, which is saying about being truthful to yourself and reflection and things like that. And this sometimes does represent in you, maybe having to give up certain things that are not serving you no more, that are no good, and that could be causing these problems. The stone that you can relate to is magnanite as well. So it's this stone. And this stone, are you ready to awaken your consciousness? How discerning are you? Are you too judgmental? Do you realize the power of just being? There is value in going within to sort out your thoughts. Establish the space to make order out of chaos. Gain clarity on a difference on the difference between judgmental and observation. So they are definitely indicating to me that maybe sometimes you're not quite making it about anybody else. It's always being you. Like, you've got issues, you've got problems, you're the one that's going through things, you're the one that's not being understood. But are you understanding the people around you? Are you taking that time to think, this is what they're telling me and this is what this card is telling you, brother? So get in contact with the bear energy. It'll help you to find those clarities. And you can also get the Magnanite Octuridon. So it's here. There's the name. And that can help you with any issues you're having. Because for you to move forward and to be open and clear, you need to be aware of the problems you're having first. You need to face them.
Yeah, I do believe that, Brother Scott, to be honest with you. I feel as if the energies are trying to tell you in each reading that we do give you, that sometimes you need to sacrifice some things in order to have your happiness in life. And I do feel that sometimes the energies around you do try and push that towards your happiness. But I do also feel as if you have got to be considerate of other people, that you do stay away and things, which I think the cards are I've tried to really tell you about that. That sometimes
it's good that you're doing the meditation, brother. It is good that you're doing the meditation, brother, but there's obviously clearly other things that are going on in your life that you need to be sitting and looking at as well. It's not just the meditation. The meditation can help you to be calm, but the meditation's not going to take your problem away. You need to be facing the problems as well.
Yeah.
I get that you're missing your mum. I'm going through the same thing. I miss my mum, but that doesn't mean that you stop being who you need to be to the other people that are here with you. There are still people with you now. And you
that's
need to
why your mother's
that.
probably around you as much just now. She's probably trying to give you the strength you need in life in order to get what you need.
Carry on.
And the meditation, Brother Scott, will only get you to a place where you're focusing and you're hearing the messages. You have to do the work.
Yeah.
And I hope that means something to you, Brother Scott, because I know that these can be hard. There can be hard choices to make in life in order to be happy. That's what I think the Moonology was trying to tell you. But it really is about balance. And then slowly, you may find your happiness, but you have to have some sort of consideration for other people to get where you're going to be as well. And sometimes that does take getting rid of people out of your life if they can't get on the journey you're wanting to be on. But that's up to you to make that choice and the people that you're around. And if you do want to do it as a unit, then it takes a little bit of sacrifice on each other's part. Okay, I'll stop doing this in order to give you that. If you do that, I'll order to do that, I'll give you that. And it takes a little bit of communication. But I hope that does mean something to you, Brother Scott, because I know that you try hard in life, especially to get back to work.
You definitely have.
Yeah, you'll get there. Right, okay, Angel, what are we saying now?
Yeah, no, definitely just like work on that, brother. Like, I know. So the next person is our beautiful sister, Mystical.
Ooh, okay, Mystical. What did Mystical want? Does she want were we just to choose the card for her?
She said for us to pick.
I think we'll stick with Moonology as well.
She said for us to pick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moonology seems to be on point tonight. Okay, can I please get my guys to connect to Sister Mystical's guides to give her the best message moving forward? Oh, goodness. That was my fingers. To give her the best message moving forward. Thank you, guys. See you. And there it says, okay, these cards are on point. Have faith in your dreams. Waxing crescent moon. This is about these bloody chickens. I keep saying she's got enough chickens and she's getting more. This is what this is. You'll be right. Get as many chickens as you want, sis. Have faith in your dreams, waxing crescent moon. Have faith in your dreams. I've got the right book, yeah, Moonology. Waxing crescent moon, 26. 26. Right, have faith in your dreams, waxing crescent moon. Don't give up. The situation you're asking about is still taking shape. You're nowhere near the end of the story. Whatever is happening now is just a step along the way. As they say in the self-help classic, everything will be okay in the end. If it's not okay, it's not the end. However, the waxing crescent moon card is a reminder that you must still keep working towards whatever it is that you want. If you can't take practical steps, spend time meditating on the question you're asking about and allow your higher self to download information to you about your best next step. Overall, this card suggests that there is every reason to be hopeful for a very positive outcome to the situation you're asking about. So keep the faith. Attuned to the moon. I am focused on what I want. So that's what you have to say. For the people that don't know what that means, attuned to the moon means what you have to be pushing out to the moon, okay? And the additional meaning for the card, just because you can't see your dreams, it doesn't mean they're not manifesting. Don't look back. Stay focused on moving forwards. Be patient as events unfold. Dig a little deeper to find more courage. The teaching. The waxing crescent moon is the second moon phase in the 8-man moon phase. But even if it's not the time of the waxing crescent moon when you pull this card, it still suggests that you need to really pursue your dreams. It's the time to put your foot down hard as you chase your goals. That is so apt for Mystical, by the way, because she has got she started off with a garden, guys. Then she went to a little bit of a backyard. Now she's got a full big homestead. So definitely keep going, Mystical.
Yeah.
Don't listen to me about not getting any more chickens. Get as many chickens as you want. You look after them. I'm just scared that it gets too much for her because I know she would just keep going and run herself ragged to the ground, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Hope that means something to you anyway. So over to you, Sister Sherry.
So I'm going to do Sister Mystical a message from the witchy side. Their instructions. So I'm just going to ask you to focus this, and my guides will connect with your guides and they will bring you a message. They're saying just keep wearing those gardening boots and keep doing your thing. They're showing me that they're very proud of your work, Mystical. They're very proud of the time and the effort that you're putting in and how you're really opening to the energies of nature always. And oh no, that was my fault. And you're always proud to put new things in and coming up with new ideas. They're just encouraging me to tell you and Mr. Lee that you're doing absolutely amazing, that you're on the right path, and that any new plans and new ways forward is a definite. They say you're a wise lady and you know what you need as well as your husband. So just know that you've got their support and their encouragement always. Stop. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so we've got the Hangman. So obviously the Hangman, to some people, they'd look at that and be like, oh my God, there's something not good about that. It just shows that even though you're in your prime and you're in your time and stuff, yeah, okay, sis, always remember to think about yourself once in a while as well, taking your time out, looking after yourself. They really want you to be able to be on top, but they want you to be able to be on top on yourself as well. They're very much indicating that. Let me just read this in a little bit more detail. I never really look at it as the hangman as a negative thing. I think he's more of a reminder that, you know, you are only human and there is only so much that you can do. You do need to take your time and things like that at times. So this is why he's coming forward. Any challenges, anything that may be coming ahead that you're not seeing yet, like I said in the last reading, there's always going to be something that tries to come in the way, or something that's going to happen, but don't let that bring you down. So when this card appears in a reading, it is a message to look at things from a different viewpoint. Embrace the ideas of intention as a vehicle to newer wisdom and a clearer spiritual path. Let go of the illusions of control, turn things on their heads, and look carefully at the lessons before you. Relax and be patient. This may not be easy, but fighting against the changes in your life only creates more drama. Read the signs carefully. Be thy tarot cards or runes. Meditate on these lessons as you allow yourself to go through this transitional or interior phase calmly and with joy. By doing so, you will uncover the mysteries. So they are very much saying to you to obviously look out for yourself, look after yourself. Anything that you may feel is troubling you at the minute and you're not sure about, don't let that get onto you too much. Yes, look at it, look at this situation and the equation of it, and then put something in front of that and make it right, because you can do that. It's not something major. They're making that very clear. It's not anything major. It's just you reminding yourself that you are only human. You need to look after yourself, and just to be very vigilant of the, you know, the things and the people that you let in sometimes as well. Just to be careful and to be vigilant, and just know that you know your power and your energy. You know what you want and what you don't want. So stick to that, because you're your own person in that way. So I hope that that represents to you, sis. That was an interesting card.
Interesting for Sister Mystical. Well, remember, guys, Mystical has changed her channel. She is now Tanel Family Happenings.
Yeah.
Oh, we flushy there.
She's got a lot of new plans and ideas, definitely.
Yes,
So
it's an amazing channel, guys. Honestly, it's something for everyone in Mystical's channel. If you like to grow things, you like a little homestead, you like the support, you like the paranormal, you like mucking around with herbs and oils and making your own tinctures and things. It's an amazing channel. Teaches you so much. Right, who have we got next, Sister Sherry?
The next person is Sister Kirsty.
Ooh,
Christy.
Christy. Yeah,
Christy, sorry, yeah.
Okay. Oh, just lose my voice. Did she say a deck for me?
She said to just choose.
We'll stick with Monology then, okay?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, guys, I'm taking a bit of flush. I'll pass in a second. Just my age. Okay, can I get my guys to please connect to Christy's guys to give her the best message moving forward? Thank you. See ya. Oh, there we go. These cards are so quick. It's unbelievable. Your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. Taurus energy. I'm at Taurus. Oh, thank you for still being here, Christy. Right, your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. Let's look it up for you. Full moon in Taurus. Page 70. Right, page 70. Let us see, just a wee second here. Who does this deck? The deck is by Yasmin Boland, okay, just for everybody's information. I know that a lot of people like to know the author. Your dreams need a practical plan, full moon in Taurus. Sometimes you need to weave a bit of magic, and sometimes you need to be practical. And sometimes you need to find a combination of the two. This card suggests that this is where you are now. You need to use the laws of attraction to draw in what you want by imagining it, expecting it, welcoming it. But you need to balance that with taking down to earth steps towards your goal. This isn't about wishing on the moon and hoping for the best. It's about making something like a list of bullet points about how to achieve your dreams. If you're asking about money, this card heralds a change of financial fortunes, depending on both your past actions and what you're expecting and therefore attracting. So basically, that's about Christy remembering always focusing on what you want and always saying the positive affirmations attuned to the moon. Write down 10 things that you know are wonderful about you. Additional meanings of the card. Laziness could explain your current situation. If so, change that and own it. Chasing money doesn't work. You need to chase a dream. Jealousy or envy create negative energy and attract negativity. More exercise is called for. I know you're quite like all your cards and things like that. So basically, I think that's maybe what they're saying as well. Keep the positive affirmations, the teaching. The full moon in Taurus is a time to get back to earth, to get grounded, to work through any negative feelings you've been dealing with. Add to find a balance between being passionate and being overly intense. Money issues may come to a head at the time of the full moon in Taurus, but you can take the card as a sign to pay more attention to your cash flow no matter when you draw it. So I think it's just a confirmation, Christie's card for you, just to always be pushing out good affirmations, always be staying on the positive side of things. And sometimes, as they say, you don't have to use magic for these things. It's all about the positive mind, positive outlook on life and things like that. And I think that's what they're just trying to tell you with that card. Over to you, Sister Sherry. Sister Willow, sorry.
Yeah, hang on a minute. Let me just put William down. I'll put William down.
Drew you on hot tamale. Yeah, I know. It's calming down now. You see the rednesses went from my face.
Are you wanting that? Are you wanting us to choose the cards for you, William, or are you wanting to choose one for my deck? I've got animals and I've got witch. Sister's got moon, witch, and whatever the other one was.
Yeah. He's like, can Drew or Sherry do me a reading for me? My birthday is 12/17. I'm a major crossroads in my
life. You want us to pick? Okay, yeah. You want us to pick? Okay.
Think of a question, William. If you don't know how this works, sit and think of what you want answered. Sit and focus on that until the time of your reading. So basically, you're going to sit and you're going to sit in your head and say, okay, what does the divine energies around me need to tell me in order to get out, to find that you're at a crossroads? Okay, so you want to ask them, can I please ask my divine energies to give me a direction to go on for my positive life, and answer it through the cards, please. That type of thing you're going to sit and talk to yourself about until it's time for your reading, okay?
Yeah. So, Christy, my sweetheart, if you think about what you're wanting them to come forward to you with, and I will shuffle the cards, I ask that my energies will connect with Christy's guides and that you will bring her a clear message. What is it that you're wanting to say to Christy? Christy, they're saying to me to say to you that you need to remember your worth, that you need to stop questioning yourself so much. They're saying that sometimes you find yourself questioning yourself quite a lot. You don't think that you're worthy of certain things, or you don't think you deserve things because of situations that have happened. They're saying that you need to realize your worth and realize that you've been somebody that's been a pillar to many people, and that you've been a very open person to a lot of people and helped a lot of people through situations. They're saying to always be that kind person, but don't be so quick to open your heart to people. Always study the situation first. Study how you feel about that person. They said that you need to start to listen to your own intuition a little bit more. You need to be more in connection with yourself. They say that you're a good person with a lot of value and a lot of worth. You've just got to realize it. Stop. Right, okay. Nine of Swords. So obviously the swords, and you've got the lady here. Now, when I look at this, it really does show me somebody that's a little bit weighed down in what's life is throwing that at them at the minute. I'm feeling that you're in this sort of turmoil where there's so much on top of you and you don't really know how to get out of that, and you're questioning yourself over things. You're thinking that you're not worthy of getting out of this problem when you are. Life is just a challenge sometimes, and you need to realize your worth. For you to realize your worth is when you can move forward, where you can find your strength. So let me just bring that Nine of Swords up. And it's also about fighting and fighting for your grounds and standing up for who you are. So you need to do that, definitely. Right. Nine. Nope. Page of Swords. No. Nine of Swords. Here we are. This is the Drama Queen card. When it turns up in a reading, it symbolizes a person who is always having a crisis or causing drama in clothing dynamics or social situations. They may be an emotional or physic vampire, or they themselves could be the willing victim of such an attack. As this is a nine of the suits, it also symbolizes that you are near the end of a problem. Things have reached their peak and should begin to settle down. As long as you do not give way to dramatics, decide to pick up the sword to be protective and to defend yourself and your personal energies. Furthermore, this card can represent the karmatic repercussions of poor judgment or blackish from a manipulative magical act. I think of this card as a perfect illustration of baneful magic that has returned to its sender ×3. So as I was saying to you, I do feel that you've had some situations over you. You've got some situations that you're being faced with. I'm not feeling so much that you're the person that's the attacker, but I do feel that you've had some influences. You've maybe not always reacted in the way that you should have. So there's a bit of badness on both sides, whatever this situation is that you may be going through. This problem will come to an end, but it will come to an end by you realizing and doing a better step in it, and realizing where you made a mistake in this, and then removing yourself away from these people that are causing you these problems, these people that take your energy, these people that make you act in different ways that you shouldn't act in. You really do need to stay on top of yourself and your energy, protect yourself, protect your energy, protect your spirituality, and always be aware, and always make sure that you look at the way that you react and how you bring your energy out to people sometimes, because they're telling me you've not always reacted in the right way, which is why you're having these problems. And I hope that that can relate to you. So I'm not saying you've done anything majorly wrong. All I'm saying is that you've been very quick to jump to things. You've been very quick to see things in a way that maybe it's not, and you've not gave somebody a chance to say anything due to a problem that you both having. Maybe having that sit down and trying to come to heads with it is either going to sort that friendship or it's going to remove that friendship, whatever the friendship is, whether that's a family or anything. So I hope that that helps. And lots of love.
Interesting, sister. Yeah, that was Christy's reading, William. You will be on the list, brother. Yeah, and saying that, who is next? Our amazing angel, Sister Willow. Who's next?
Hello?
Yeah, I'm saying who's next, sis?
Sorry, my mic's playing up. Hang on a minute. Right, so Kim's sis isn't in the room because her laptop's playing up, but she messaged me privately asking if she could have a card as well, and she's told us to pick.
Yeah, I'll do Chris. I'll do our Kimmy. Yeah, she was in the beginning, I think. Did her laptop fail her?
She was, but then her computer's gone nuts and done something, and she can't get back in. So after Kim, it's you, William. Okay, so put that message in your head, ready for the card because you're next.
Yeah. Okay, this is for Sister Kimmy. I'll do Moonology. These seem to be good, giving good messages tonight.
Oh, they do, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I love the Moonology. They're so insightful, and I love that they give you affirmations, but I love that they give you a little bit of direction to do things to help you. You know, right? Okay, so let's do one for Kimmy. Can I please ask my guides to connect to Sister Kim's guides to give her the best message moving forward? Thank you. See you. Oh, there you go, Kimmy. Okay, Kimmy. Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. Interesting. You've got the Lion. Let's see what they're going to say. Full moon in Leo. What is full moon energy tonight and through the cards? Number 76. What is full moon energy tonight? Which is not surprising, guys. We're just past the full moon. Right, okay. Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. Have you been letting your pride become an obstacle? Is the question you're asking based on your ego or is it from your heart? Leo energy is all about the heart. Think of the big-hearted king of the jungle, the lion. Its energy is magnificent, but when it's combined with the rush of the full moon, it can become over the top. The card may have come to you because you need to end a deadlock that has developed. More love and thoughts for the greater good are the solution to this dilemma. If you've not been doing as you should be done by lately, this is the time to find a balance between your own needs and the needs of the people around you. This will help all your relationships. Attune to the moon. Be magnificent, be brilliant without being plain too much. So you have to be brilliant without being plain too much. So basically you have to push yourself out there and don't just hold back. Additional meanings for the card. Self-esteem is good, vanity is not. Everyone is equally important. Creative urges should be followed. Work some magic. A friendship may be ending now. The teaching. When the full moon comes into Leo, it can be a wonderfully bright time when people feel more confident to show the world their talents and assets. That's the upside of this lunation and of the card, no matter when you pull it. However, take note that the Leo full moon combination creates a sort of tension between your needs and the needs of people and your network. Leo full moon is a time to release pride. So basically, I think, Kim, what the meaning of the card is, you have to balance it up, the time that you probably spend doing for other people and the time that you spend doing for yourself. I think what they're saying is that needs to be looked at. maybe you're doing too much for somebody, or maybe you're not doing enough for yourself, that type of energy. So you have to relook at that and you have to focus on it. And you'll probably find that you'll be a lot happier. You'll have a lot more direction. And they're telling you, even if it's the full moon in Leo, you don't have to wait to that time. The cards will always tell you that. It's just that you have to work with that Leo energy, which is the energy of the lion, basically. So I hope that means something to you, Kimmy. Over to you, Sister Willow.
Good card. Very good. Harry, do you want to choose a card, or you wanting us to pick? If you could just put that in the room, and then Sister Kim, if you focus, I'll get the energies to communicate. So I'm asking my guides to please connect with Kim's guides, and please give me a clear message that you're wanting Kim to know through the cards and through me. Please come forward. Yeah, I'm kind of getting like similar, that you do need to take some time out for yourself, Kim. Maybe sometimes you're doing a bit too much of trying to make everything happen too quickly. You need to take your time, and you need to realize that some of the things that you're working with and some of the things that you're opening yourself to takes longer to understand and to connect with. And you need to have that full understanding with them for it to work properly. So try not to be so quick at rushing into everything that you're trying to study or learn, and taking time for yourself, and realizing that you are only human and that you can't do too many things all at once. There's only so much you can take on. I am seeing that there's been a few little issues that you've been having recently. They're indicating this, that there's been a few little issues, nothing major, but things that have been getting you a little bit upset, making you feel a little bit like you're on your own. They're indicating to you you're not on your own, and not to feel like that. And you need to find yourself again. You need to take time out and connect with Mother Earth, Mother Nature. Do some meditation. Help yourself before you can help anything else. And the cards just flew out as well. So Seven of Pentacles. So as the saying right here, so standing and contemplating on what your actions are and what you're doing, finding situations and scenarios where you can slightly change how you're being. You're maybe, again, as I'm saying, you're taking too much on. They want you to keep walking on your path. They want you to keep doing what you're doing because you are on the right path, but they want you to slow down. They want you to take more notice of the things that they're showing you. They don't want you to rush through it. They want you to take your time, because they don't just want you to understand it. They want you to be able to experience it and to feel it. And that is so important in your spirituality and in magical practice, and whether you're aware and messages, energies of the angels and things like that. It's very, very, very important that you have the full understanding and connection with them. So let me just get the book and see what that says. So Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles. When the Seven of Pentacles sprouts up in a reading, it speaks of reward after hard work. So yes, you've got reward after hard work. This is the card of harvest. The rewards were well worth all of the effort you have put into your goals and projects. This suit of Pentacles is linked to marital wealth, and it is also the suit of manifestation. Now is the time to sit back, take stock of what you have accomplished, and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Enjoy the satisfaction of a job well done. So, as the saying, you've reached the pinnacles of where you need to be reaching right now. You've got to where you've got. You need to sit and look at what you've got. And now is about you having that deeper connection with your energies. You've done the research. You've done the understanding of the energies that you're working with. Now it's time for you to connect with them spiritually more deeper, and to be proud of the path that you have come on already and what you have already achieved. You are on that right path. You are achieving things, but they do, and they keep specifying this, they want you to slow down. They want you to take more notice of what you're achieving, because you're achieving it and you're moving on, and you're not really reading into that energy and what that energy can do to help you in your practice and in your spiritual beliefs. So you need to connect to them more. There's certain energies that you're wanting to be entwined with, but at the same time you're not fully putting yourself into their energy. You're just educating yourself about them. You need to put yourself into them as well. So I hope that that does radiate to you. So know that they are proud of you. You are on the right path. You have made achievements, but slow down. Take notice of the energies that you're attaching yourself to and start working with them correctly. They're there and waiting. You've got the knowledge. You've got the education now. Now's the time to do the work the way you're supposed to do it. And I hope that that radiates to you, sis. And anything new coming, embrace it.
Yep. I think you have to write down Harry, sis, and she's wanting us to choose. So it'll probably be
Yeah, I've got Harry
knowledge.
down, and I've wrote that down as well. Yeah, I see that when I was
she wrote
shuffling, so I
Harry.
did know. Yeah,
Yeah, I told you Sister
yeah,
Sherry
right,
would have
right.
had
Yeah.
Right, okay,
Always.
everybody, who's next?
I'm always on it. Should know me by now. Right.
Yeah, she's.
So the next person is our lovely William. So remember what we William about, you know, focusing the energy and thinking about what you're wanting them to bring to you. And Sister Drew will give you a reading.
Yeah, definitely.
And you're to choose.
Oh, hers was the first message. Okay, did we do a Phoenix? We've not done Phoenix, haven't we? Not because Mystical's saying that she was in the chat. Okay, we'll give her a message anyway.
Yeah, we'll do her a message. We'll do her one. I didn't see Phoenix in the room. I didn't see any of it. All I've just done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's maybe commented before it's went live and it's StreamYard has not caught it. Don't know. But we'll do her one anyway.
Yeah, right, no, we'll do her. I'll write her down now.
Yeah, we'll do her one. Can I please ask my guys to connect to Sister? Sorry, who am I doing? William, right, okay, let's focus that, Andrea. So let me see William, I don't know him. I don't know you personally, William, so I have to focus on your energy. Okay, can I please get my guys to connect to William's guys to give him the best message moving forward? Thank you, see ya. I'm really thinking about you, William. Oh, okay, I'll get it. They're through it. A time to give rather than take, New Moon in Virgo. I think we already read that card for somebody, didn't we? New Moon in Virgo. Yeah, I'm sure we read that for somebody earlier, which is interesting. Number 70, yeah, we did, definitely. Number 78, I remember the number. Right, okay. And sometimes that happens, guys, remember, that they will give the same message. It's just because that's the way it is. Some people need to hear it. Okay, William, so this is for you. Oh, no, it was, I had said the wrong one, New Moon in Virgo, Andrina. So I'm on 78. New Moon in Virgo, 78. Oh, that's full moon in Virgo. I knew there was something not right. New moon in Virgo, no full moon in Virgo. Jeez. Right, new moon. Where are we? New moon in Virgo. Page 52. Page 52. I've definitely read this, so. A time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. When this card comes up, it's time for you to take stock of your situation. Where are you and where do you want to go? The new moon energy of the card suggests a restart, and the Virgo energy suggests you make that restart a clever one that's simple and well organised. Virgo also has a strong health aspect to it, So if you've been unwell, this card suggests that your health is on the up. Virgo loves clean eating and alternative therapies, so add these into your routines now. However, you've been feeling. If a situation is blocked at the moment, it could be that you're out. Sorry. If a situation is blocked at the moment, it could be that you're over analyzing things or being too critical. It's time to ask less what someone else can do for you and to think more about what you can do for others. Attune to the moon. Reconnect to healthy mornings and evening routines. I cannot emphasize this enough, guys. The way you start your day really does put a focus on how your day is going to go. So that is very important, especially if you want to get on your spiritual path. You've got to have some sort of routine. It's so important. Additional meanings for the card. Gradual improvements are coming. Pay attention to detail if you want success without being pedantic. Be of service to others and love and money will follow. The person you're asking about is reliable. The teaching. Virgo is the sign of health, service, and analysis. Its energy is precise and has a feel of the harvest about it. When the card comes up, it could be that a wonderful bounty is coming your way. However, the energy of the new moon in Virgo is usually about getting your life in order. So that's what you need to do at this time of the Virgo new moon and whenever else you pull this card. So basically, I think what they're trying to tell you, William, is you've got to focus. You've got to really sit down and figure out where you want to be in life. What direction do you want to go? Even if it's not a witchcraft spiritual path, it's more about the direction you want to take your life. So really think about it. I think you're at a crossroads right now where you have to make a few decisions. And it's so important to get a bit of routine. So say supposing in the mornings, even if you're not working, even if you're working, try and always start your day with saying, today I'm going to have a great day. Everything to be in a positive outlook. Don't doubt yourself either. And even if you're stay with people, say it to yourself, look in the mirror and tell yourself you're worthy of a good life and good life choices. Before you put your head on your pillow at night, ask your guides, your divine energies. They'll hear you, no matter if it's your ancestors or not. Ask them for direction. Tell them that you're struggling, and they will help, but you have to put the work in. You've got to stick to your end of the bargain, let's say. And that starts by trying to eat healthily, trying to be kind to others, trying to start your day in a positive outlook. Spring is the ideal time for that because the motivation that Mother Nature gives you with everything that is growing around you gives you the motivation to prosper. Take that energy of spring and work with it. We in Scotland we still are cold weather and it comes and goes, the sun and things. But try and always, I don't know where you are in the world, William, but try and in the morning try and spring out of bed if you like. Try and make spring your focus, growth, prosperity, abundance. That is what spring's meant to offer everybody. Try and work with that. And it starts with getting good affirmations in the morning and good affirmations before you put your head on your pillow to sleep. And I hope that means something to you, William, because I do feel as if you're struggling a little. And with that, I'll hand it over to Sister Willow.
William, if you just think about what you're wanting help with, my deities and energies will connect with yours and we'll be able to bring you a clear message. I ask you to please come forward and give me a clear message for William so that he can understand his path. William, I'm feeling that there's been a lot of dedication from you to people. I feel that maybe you work with people, you've helped people medically. you've tried to instruct and always be there for other people and stuff. You've always been able to help them through their situations. And I'm finding that at the minute you're in a place where you're not quite sure on where you're going. I don't know if like you're on a break or if you've come away from the job or something, but you're in a bit of a lost place at the moment. You're in a place where you're stuck. You're not really sure on which way to go. I'm sensing that you've always been a very busy person. You've always had a lot to take on, and now you're kind of finding yourself not having as much to do, and this isn't your character. I do feel you've had some not so nice stuff that's gone on in your life as well. Things that have troubled you, upset you, put you out of sync as well. They're definitely showing that. And their message to you is that you know your worth and you know your power and you know your energy. And that sometimes when you have worked great things and you have done great things for others, sometimes it's time to take a rest, to take time for yourself, to rebuild your soul, your energy and your spirit. And by doing that, it helps you to see a greater and greater picture and even doorways to new opportunities. So you need to take some time, even taking a nice walk in Mother Earth or Mother Nature, doing a little bit of meditation, or just sitting there and contemplating, writing, drawing, doing things that you enjoy that really opens that creative side of you. For you to be able to find your next step in life, you need to be able to find your creativity side of you, because everything that we plan and we choose to do comes from creativity, whether we're trying to get a job. Oh, that's just that was me. Even if it's a job or it's an idea or a project or something that you're wanting to do, I am being indicated that there are things that you've had in the past that you thought about doing but you didn't go to doing because of the practice that you practiced recently and what you've done for years. But maybe one of those opportunities, those chances, those things that you wanted to be involved in, a project or something that you wanted to do, maybe a new job era that's more like chilled and more to your level, and maybe looking into those sort of areas. They're not taking a card, they're just speaking to me at the minute. They're saying to just remember that sometimes life might be a struggle, but it doesn't mean that it's the end. And, to have a lesson in life means that you can move on and be who you want to be. As Sister Drew said as well, it is spring. Spring is the time for flourishing and rebirth and making opportunities happen. This is the perfect time of year, and they're very much indicating that. Just connecting to the outside, connecting to the true and natural energy will help you to be more clearer. They're telling me, I'm very sorry, we don't need to give you a card. We're talking through Willow. So they're not giving you a card. They're telling me to tell you directly that you know your power, you know your worth, you know your energy, you know what you've given to so many, you know how inspirational and empowering and uplifting that you have been to others, the way that you've helped them through health and things like this. I do feel that you've had a really important job. I'm feeling that maybe you're either on a break or you've left this job for some reason and you're stuck, and you've had these personal situations going on that are getting on the top of you, and because you've not got somewhere to escape to, this is becoming more. So by influencing and taking notice of how you're feeling and going out into the natural world, going out and doing things that you enjoy, you will become more clearer on your next step in life. And just remember that you can get through any trouble, any problem. It starts with believing in yourself and believing in the energies around you. And I hope that that can help you to be a little bit more open. So just grab what you've got, take time for yourself, meditate, go out with Mother Earth, enjoy the people around you that you're close to, enjoy all of the new things that you've not been maybe able to do for a long time because you've been so busy with work and things. Enjoy those things and you will find your love again, and you will find your purpose again. So just keep searching. It is there and they will help you with that.
Definitely, William. This is your time. He said he's retired
Yeah.
from the medical field.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there you
This
go
is
then. You've done a
definitely your
lot for a
time,
lot of
William.
people, and this has been influenced very much by them, that you've been brilliant to these people. So now it's time to take time for yourself. It's time for you to take a little break, take a bit of you time, and connect with yourself spiritually in the ways that I've said. And by doing that, you connect to them and they can help you to move forward and find your next chapter of life, as they will say.
Yes.
So
Definitely get get your morning affirmations in, William. Even if you're sitting in the morning drinking your coffee, look out onto Mother Nature drinking your coffee. Talk to the moon and things. That's how it starts. Believe me, they listen to you. Everything is energy. What you put out in energy, you will get back in abundance. It's the way it works. It's not just witchcraft. It is science. That is the way it works, guys.
Exactly.
Honestly.
Yeah. We're all
Okay, I
in
hope
power.
that
We're all in
makes sense.
power of. We're all in power of our path and what we want to happen. Okay, it's just realizing that you don't need to be spiritual. You don't need to be a witch. You don't need to be any of these things to improve your life. So just believing in it, thinking about it, and manifesting that energy by thinking and writing this down, by feeling how you're feeling about a situation, really does help to manifest that energy in a positive way. But make sure it's in a positive way that you're doing it.
Yeah.
And you will get there.
Think positive,
So,
guys. It's the way it works. Smile, think positive, build your energy up every day and give life its oomph. Because believe me, the world is changing so fast. Now is the time for everybody to wake up. Find your calling in life, even if it's not what we do. Find what's good for you that's going to get you out of your bed every day in life and give you the focus that you need. Okay, that's my
You're
message
very
to you.
welcome, William. We hope that we did help you. I hope we both did. And keep your chin up. So the next person, sis, is Harry, and he said that he wants us to pick for him.
Okie dokie, we will give Harry a moon oracle.
Oh, and Sister Kim said thank you for the reading as well. Love you, sis.
You are very welcome, our Kimmy. Okie dokie. Okay, can I please ask my guides to connect to Harry's guides to give them the best message moving forward? Thank you, Sia. Oh, there we go. These are so on point. I love these cards. A time for healing. Balsamic moon. So you've got a little bit of a mysterious moon. And it is a time for healing. Balsamic moon. I don't think I've ever read this card, to be fair. Time for healing. This must be one of the specialist cards. Balsamic moon. Let me find it. Balsamic moon. Oh, there it's there. Page 38. Interesting. I really don't think I've ever read this card. I'll soon find it, guys. 38. Right, it's a beautiful card. A time for healing, Balsamic moon. Pulling this card suggests that the past is in the past and a bright future is beckoning. However, before you take your next step, make sure that both you and the situation feel healed. This is not the time to paper over cracks or to simply pretend that everything is okay. Rather, you still need a little more time to heal and to soothe both yourself and anyone else in need. Then remind yourself that anything is possible if you believe it. This is also a time to surrender and wait to hear guidance from the universe. Powerful insights can be had. If you know that someone or something really isn't good for you, this card is a reminder to surrender. Start to work on your belief in your dreams so you're ready when the time comes. Attuned to the moon. When one is healed, all are healed. So basically, when you feel okay, things will be okay. Additional meaning. It's time to let go of the past. You are about to turn the corner. You need more time to heal. Think about how the situation would look if everyone were healed. So basically what they're trying to tell you is give yourself a little bit more time. That's what they're trying to say. The teaching. Patience is required at the time of this balsamic moon. It's time for your self-care as you slowly but surely prepare yourself for the new moon, which is just around the corner. No matter which point no matter which point in the current moon cycle you have pulled this card, it is a reminder to go a little bit easy on yourself. The time to step into your creative power will come soon enough. Give yourself the time you need. So they're basically trying to tell you here to give yourself a little bit more time, that they don't feel as if you're fully healed yet, but they do feel as if you give yourself the time, then it's going to be worth it, because you will have what you're looking for in life. And they're telling you that to work with the moon's energy at these times, because that is when the energy of abundance in that area is ready for you to push it out. So wait till the next new moon is my suggestion. Work it up, work on yourself just now until the next full moon, and then give out your words to the goddess. And I think that will be your time for healing, if you understand what I'm trying to say. So I hope that means something to you here. And with that, I will hand you over to our beautiful Willow.
So I got told to give you an animal and stone card. So we're going to be doing the animal allies. I have got a message for you. So if I just ask you to just focus on your energy, and my guides and your guides will come together to choose the animal that would be perfect for you. I will say to you though, Harry, they are very much indicating to me that, you know, there are a few little struggles in life that you have been taking on. And sometimes you do question your judgment in these things. Just know that you're worth, and know that you're open, and you're very special in what you do. You're a very good judge of character, and that you know your worth, and you know what's good for you and what isn't. They want you to definitely take some time. They want you to connect with yourself, spirit, truly understand your energy, to truly understand who you are. You need to understand your energy. You need to be in awe. You're a little bit unbalanced in a minute. You're a bit up and down. You're a bit all over the place from what they're indicating to me. You're trying to find your place to put your feet firmly, but your feet are slightly above the ground at the minute. You're kind of trying to find that way, but you've not quite got there yet. Just know that you are going on that path, and with their help, they can help you to find that situation and to sort that scenario out. But you do need to connect to them, and you need to connect to yourself spiritually as well. And remember your worth. Do not forget your worth. Stop. Okay. So you've got the vulture. Wow. You have got the vulture. Now, to a lot of people, the vulture bird is something that's savage. It's something that hunts. It does all these sort of things. But the vulture is also a very clever and very special bird. So let me just read what this vulture is saying to you. I accept the impermanent nature of life. I am the steward of the earth. It is easy for me to think green. I reduce the amount of waste produced into my household. I reduce and recycle everything that I can. I leave our planet a better place and in a better condition than before I arrived. So to me, this is very much an energy of you. You're somebody that likes to have things a certain way. I do very, very much feel that you're very earth connected. You do care about the way the earth is looked after and cared for. And I do believe that you have that illustration in your heart too. Maybe these are areas that you should be working more in as well. I'm just getting this indication from the animal energy of the vulture that maybe having your connections with nature, doing the things with the earth as you should be, is going to help you to come forward and help you to be truly who you are. You're missing that little bit of light in you because you're not doing truly everything that you should be doing. Okay, you're working, you're going in the right path, but you do need to connect in a deeper way with yourself and with the things that mean the much to you. Now, your stone is jet. I've gone the wrong way. There you go. Jet. And this stone is saying, are you a conscious steward of the earth? Do you compost and recycle? Is there a part of your life that needs purification? Take responsibility for your footprints on this planet. Learn to realize and repurpose items that you no longer need. It may be time to let go of something that is no longer a vital, healthy part of your life. Let yourself release and clean out to make way for the new. So as I was saying, you know, you're in this place that you're in these places, you're going forward the way that you need to be going, but there are things that are holding you back. There are things that you're not quite connecting yourself to, that you need to be connecting to. You need to be connecting to earth. You need to be connecting to nature. You need to be understanding the love and the importance of those very elements, as well as yourself. And you need to sometimes let go of things that are not serving you or helping you, and just keep going forward and keep being you. And I send you lots of love, light and blessings, and I hope that gives you some help. Very, very, very welcome, Harry. What's going on, sis? You all right? Drew? You're muted, sis.
Yeah, I'm turning the monetization off on my video because the guys are saying that there's an advert every couple of minutes. So bear with me, guys.
I thought somebody had started something. I thought somebody had upset you. I thought you were saying you was turning the stream off. I was like, oh my God.
Wait, I must have paused. I didn't put the camera off. I do apologise. 2 seconds, guys, to put the monetization off on my video because it's annoying.
And you're very, very welcome, Harry. The thing is with me is that even though I do your card readings and stuff like that, because I speak to the spirit world, I can communicate and connect to them directly, and they will allow me to talk to the energies I need to talk to as well, or they'll represent that energy to me. So when I am giving you a lot of your readings, even though the cards may sound slightly different to what I'm saying, there is always bits that I say to you that radiate with the cards that I'm pulling. It's really weird. I've always been able to do this, and I'm glad that I was able to connect to you the way that you wanted me to. So it's just what Willow does.
Remember, guys, when you start to talk to the divine, the minute that we pull the cards out, the divine energies are here. So if they're going to give you a message, they're going to use the cards or not use the cards. Most of the time they'll use the cards, yeah. But if they've got a message for you, they're going to channel it to you any way they can. Yeah. That's why Sister Sherry's handy having Sister Sherry on these readings, because she can hear the spirit world really clearly. 2 seconds, guys. I'm just trying to turn off this monetization. Jeez, oh, come on. So slow. Apologise.
You're very welcome, Harry. We were more than honoured to do that for you.
Sorry, guys, I'm going to have to just leave it just now because it's taking up too much of the stream trying to get it off. It's because it's just burling on the other. When I open up another page to put going to studio, it's just keeping turning. So I'm sorry, guys, the adverts. Jump over to Sister Sherry's channel and you won't get adverts, guys. It's because the minute you set up a live stream on my channel, it automatically goes monetized. Right, okay, who's next, Angel?
So the next one is our sister Phoenix.
Oh, yeah, Phoenix. I love reading for Phoenix. Keridwin's Corner is in, guys. Welcome, man. Nice to see you here, Keridwin's Corner. Right, okay, let's do our beautiful sister Phoenix. Okay, Spirit guides, can I please ask you to connect to Sister Phoenix's guides and give her the best message moving forward? Thank you, see you. They're thinking about it for Sister Phoenix. Oh, there we go. Thank you very much. Take time to breathe out. Disseminating moon. Right, I'll try to say that again. Take time to breathe out. Disseminating moon. Okie dokie. I didn't know there was a disseminating moon. It looks very wintry. Let's say that. Thank you for subscribing to each other, guys. Right. Decembering moon. Let's find you. Page 34. There we go. Time to breathe out. Disseminating moon. The intensity of the full moon has abated. And what are we left with? That's what this card is asking you. It suggests that the situation you're asking about has now peaked and it's time for you to regroup and learn from your experiences rather than blindly foraging ahead. Have faith that what is happening is for the best. Try to accept the way things are now and give yourself and others time out to relax. Breathe. We can't be on all the time. If you feel you've hit an obstacle or even failed in some way, now is the time to reflect on how to do things directly. Now is the time to reflect on how to do things differently next time. Be honest with yourself. If you feel bad about your current situation, and then remind yourself that life goes on in cycles. Attune to the moon. I'm where I am and it's okay. Additional meanings for the card. You should know where you stand either now or very soon. You need to take some time out for your own good. It's time for you to share your wisdom and experience with someone else. Avoid falling into a slump. The teaching. The disseminating moon is the first moon phase after the explosion of energy that comes with the full moon. No matter when you pick this card, it suggests you're a more tranquil point in this life cycle of whatever situation you're asking about. This is not the ideal time to start something new. The disseminating moon is the time to breathe out. Give yourself some time off and think about what has passed. So I think what they're trying to tell you, Phoenix, is basically you've done your job on something and you have to pause for a moment before you move on to your next task. Don't feel that because you've say for supposing you were doing a project, building something and now it's built. They're telling you just to take a little moment, regroup yourself, rethink, or even just relax before you move on to your next task. I think that's what they're trying to tell you. And they're telling you that because of all the work that you've been doing on the moon phases maybe, or all the prayer work and things that you've been doing, they're telling you that has all worked. So using that energy of the full moon, you have to now relax because that's what the moon does. The moon does what she has to do on the full moon, and then she goes into her kind of whatever that mode was, dismemberating mode, and she relaxes. So I think they're telling you to do that. Do all your work you've got to do on the full moon, but also take some time out. I hope that means something to you, Phoenix. You're next, Angel.
Hey, Sister Phoenix. So this is a card reading for you. I'm going to get my energies to connect with your energies. Can you please bring me a clear message for Sister Phoenix? Straight away, they're saying slow down. So you are achieving your goals. You have done many things over a number of years. You have dedicated yourself to many things. and you are in those places that you're supposed to be in. But as even sister had said, you do need to be taking time out for yourself. You need to now be reflecting on your energy and yourself. You need to be putting number one first for a little while. It's time to not stop being who you are, but start looking after yourself a little bit more as well, taking time out for yourself, doing things that you enjoy and that you love being part of. There are other plans and other paths opening for you, but they're not there for you to grab yet. They want you to take time for yourself, definitely. I am feeling that there's been a few little issues and you've had a little few snags in life recently. There's been a few things that have been troubling you. I do feel that your health's been getting on top of you a little bit, and it's maybe been slowing you down a little bit. That's why it's very clear that you do need to take a rest. Sometimes your body needs that break. Like the moon, as sister said, you know, she does all those times where she gives her energy and her power out to help us. And she needs to be able to reflect and to rest, to rejuvenate and to become stronger again. And you need to do the same, because you are a strong soul, but you're a soul with a bright light and a bright spirit. And so many confide in you in this world and in the other. But sometimes that light and that tool, as they're saying, is not going to be quite at practice and the way it needs to be if you're not looking after yourself and fueling yourself the way you need to be. So nature, meditation, giving yourself a bit of self-love, realizing the importance and how special you are to these energies as well. And they're saying stop, right? So you've got the Ace of Pentacles. So now we've got to find the Ace of Pentacles. No, it's the other side. Oh. How comes I'm not finding the Ace of Pentacles? Excuse me, bear with me, guys. I'm trying to find this. Oh, here it is. Right. The Ace of Pentacles is the most potent and pure form of the feminine element of earth. This ace shows us all of the bounty that the suit of Pentacles represents. Be creative and put those blossoming ideas into action to achieve material success, because the Pentacle is hovering in mid-air. This card traditionally symbolizes that money may just manifest in your life as if out of thin air. This card may represent a gift or an out of the blue opportunity that lands in your lap. However, on a more down to earth note, this card, being the purest form of the earth element, reminds you to stay grounded and to use your common sense, that practicality and good judgment will guide you and your magic to success. This card often illustrates a desire to help other people on both a mundane and magical level. The Ace of Pentacles signifies an abiding deep affection for the beauty of nature and a talent for green magic. So yeah, there are elements and places that you're wanting to look more into, sis. But as it said as well, you need to be grounded. Being grounded means grounding yourself, being with Mother Earth and Mother Nature. Grounding means taking time out for yourself, building yourself, ready for your next chapter, because there is clearly new chapters that are waiting to be grabbed by you, but you need to take that time for yourself first, sis. So they are on your side. You are on the right side of the path, but just sometimes you need to slow down and realize how much you've already given and give yourself a little bit of break before you get back to doing what you're doing. And always remember to have your pure and loving heart. And that's from the spirits.
Definitely. Think about what the ace means. You're alone.
Yes.
You have to be alone for a little while and focus on yourself. Who's next, sister?
So we have one more person, and that is our Luna sis. She's wanting a card reading, and it's for us to choose.
Okay, I will what does Aries Rochelle say? Sherry, Andrew, I've got to head out and take care. Yeah, definitely, sister Rochelle.
Okay, sis.
Yeah.
Lots of
Go
love.
look after the animals, of course. Right, okay, I will focus for our Luna. That's quite apt, because I think the very first person I ever seen use these cards was Luna.
Yeah.
It's Moonology I'm going to do for Luna, okay? Okay, can I please ask my guides to connect to Sister Luna's guides to give her the best message?
Lots of love, Sister Mystical.
Bye, Sister. Bye, Mr. Lee. Thank you. See you. Oh, there we go. And it says, don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. Page 76. I think I've read this one as well tonight. Okay, don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. Have you been letting your pride become an obstacle? Is the question asking based on your ego, or is it from your heart? Leo energy is all about the heart. Think of the big-hearted king of the jungle, the lion. Its energy is magnificent, but when it is combined with the rush of the full moon, it can become over the top. This card may have come to you because you need to end a deadlock that has developed. More love and thoughts for the greater good are the solution to this dilemma. If you're not doing as you would be doing by lately, this is the time to find a balance between your own needs and the needs of the people around you. This will help all your relationships. So basically, they're trying to say there, Sister Luna, is if you start taking a little bit of time for yourself instead of doing for others, or vice versa, then you'll find that things will start to align a little bit more. Attuned to the moon. Be magnificent without being plain too much. Sorry. Be magnificent without being plain too much. Don't know what that means. Additional meanings for the card. Self-esteem is good, vanity is not. Everyone is equally important. Creative urges should be followed. Work some magic. A friendship may be ending now. I think what they're trying to tell you, what I'm just hearing in my head with the creative urges should be followed, work your magic. You know who you are, Sister Luna. You know your power and things, and I feel as if you've been lacking in that. Get back to who you are and what you know works. Start, as I keep saying to everybody, do your affirmations. Do your I am good enough speeches to yourself. They work. Right, okay, a friendship may be ending now. The teaching. When the full moon comes into Leo, it can be for a wonderfully bright time where people feel more confident to show the world their talents and assets. That's the upside of the lunation and of this card, no matter when you pull it. However, take note that the Leo full moon combination creates a sort of tension between your needs and the needs of people in your network. Leo full moon is a time to release pride. So I think that what they're trying to tell you there is get a balance in what you do for others and what others do for you. And then with that, you will find the harmony. Maybe people are saying, oh, I'm fed up doing this for you all the time and you don't do that for me. I always brush your hair and you don't brush my hair kind of attitude. I think what they're trying to say is a little bit of give and take, and then everybody will be in harmony. And the time to do that is round about the new moon, is what they're trying to tell you. And I hope that does mean something to you, Sister Luna. Sorry, the full moon is what they're trying to tell you it works in. Hope that means something to you. Over to you, sister. Welcome in, Eli, brother.
Hello. So if I'm now just going to connect to you, Sister Luna, like even before I start going, they're already shouting at me about your health, telling me that you're not looking after yourself properly and that you need to sit your bum down and you need to relax a little bit more. You've been trying to get up and do things that you're maybe finding a little bit too much at the minute. You're overdoing your body in that way. This is why you're sensing quite a lot of pain and stuff recently, and because of the pain and stuff, you've not been quite right with your head either. You've been feeling a little bit down and a bit emotional. You're doubting yourself, you're doubting who you are, you're doubting everything about yourself, and you need to stop doing it, is what they're telling me. Right, they're really saying this really like firm, that you know your worth, you know your power, you know your energy, you know your gifts and who you are. Sometimes it takes you sitting down and talking to them and connecting to them instead of pushing them out, for them to be able to help you. At the minute you're trying to deal with things on your own, when you can't do it on your own, you need the energy of your guides and stuff as well, sis. So you need to sort your bum out and you need to talk to them and you need to connect to them. You need to make sure that you're doing everything the right way. There's situations that you're involved in as well where people are not being very honest with you and they're disrespecting you for having opinions and for saying things that you feel are right to be said. It's okay for you to speak the mind, but if they're not happy to listen to you, don't keep wasting your energy and your breath on people that do not want to listen to your wisdom and your way, sis. You're too valuable in both worlds to be depicted by this. And yes, I do read you very well, sis. So just sit there and now let the guys tell you what they're going to tell you through the card as well, because they're definitely wanting to tell you something. They love you, and you know you was doing fine on your path the way you was doing it. You was going at the level that you needed to be going at. So please keep doing that. You're forgetting your worth. You're forgetting your energy, your power, and who you are. And that is not meant to happen. And that won't happen, they're saying. It won't happen because they won't let it. So I hope you're taking this on, Sister Luna, because they're like proper adamant. Stop. Right. So you've got the Two of Cups. So cups is emotion. There is a lot of emotion and energy in this. You are giving a lot of energy off. You're giving a lot of emotion off. You're feeling trapped. You're feeling confused. You're not really sure on which way you're moving. But it all starts with you looking after yourself and looking at yourself and looking at them and asking them for your guidance. I'm sorry, they're channeling. They're not angry at you. They're trying to put it across.
I just keep hearing, you know who you are. That's all I keep hearing.
Yeah.
I'm muted.
The Two of Cups. The Two of Cups represents relationships, specifically between two people. The card symbolizes balance and equality. Here is a magical union that binds together hearts, body, and soul in the best possible way. When this card sails into a reading, it symbolizes romance and engagement or a happy marriage or romantic relationship. This card may also be a sign of an upcoming wedding or hand-fasting ceremony, depending on the card that falls around it, such as the Four of Wands. The Two of Cups may also indicate a close friendship or successful and happy business partnership. It illustrates that the hope of a new journey together as a couple and shows us that there are always new emotional opportunities for supportive friendships as well as true and lasting love. So even though this can be indicated to like a partner or a relationship, it can also be an indication to a type of relationship that you have with a friend, a type of relationship that you have with one of your deities, that you have unconditional love for each other, that you look out and you support each other. And at the moment, even though that love is there and it's accepted and you are trying to give all that you can, you're not doing quite enough. You need to be tuning into yourself. There is love, there is goodness out there for you, there is ways for you to move forward, but it starts with you looking after yourself. It starts with you making yourself stronger and better in yourself, and it starts with that spirituality that you know you've got, Luna. Okay, a relationship is not just a relationship between a partner, but a relationship between our world, a relation between you and other people. These relationships are important. So stick to the people that make you feel good, make you feel uplifted, make you feel like you can move forward, and believe in your energy and your worth. You need to stop, think, and act correctly. That is my message to you from our beautiful spirits.
Yeah, Brother Scott. I feel as if with Brother Scott, I was just typing this. Yeah, Brother Scott, you've came a long way. You need to regroup your thoughts and start asking your divine energies. And I feel as if your mother is around you for a reason. Ask her, Mother, what is my next step in life? Where do I go from here? And slowly, believe me, and trust the process. You will find the answers. But you have to put effort in to show the divine energies that you're going to meet them halfway, if you like. You've got to work on yourself in your situation. And your spirit guides, your divine energies will help you with that. But you've got to show dedication, Brother Scott, and keep showing them that you're willing to learn new things. And believe me, you're going to get even further next year than you are just now. Trust the process.
And yeah, and it's very true. And Sister Luna, exactly, like anybody that comes in here always knows that I'm going to tell you exactly what you're doing, even without seeing a card. And I've said to you that you're lacking on your spirituality. You've stepped things back to the side, and you've just said that you have been doing that. What you've got to remember is it's not about getting card readings out and channeling and stuff. Sometimes it's just as much as sitting up in your bed when you wake up in the morning and just sitting there for 5 minutes and thinking about your deities and your energies and asking, is there anything that they can help you with? Is there anything they're needing you to help them with? It could be as little as just putting a little offering out for them and showing them that you still acknowledge them being there. Because they can't truly help you to the level you need if you're not giving yourself to them. As Sister said, it's okay them doing the work for you, but you have to work for it as well. It can't just be one-sided. It has to be both of you working together to make it happen. So you need to do the same thing as Scott.
Yes.
So come on.
Guys, you all know who you are. You all come to these readings to get guidance. They're giving you the guidance. Right now, a lot of you have to take that spring energy. Right now, before spring gets fully into bloom, sit and find out where you want to be next year at this time. Know that you're worthy of it. Ask
Spring
your guides, your
awakens you.
energies to help. They will help you.
Spring awakens you. Spring gives you opportunities and chances and things, guys. It's taking that, but by taking that, you need to be connected with yourselves and with them. You have to.
And have the knowing that they are there to help. Your guides are there for a reason, but they will step back and let you make the mistakes. So ask them for the guidance. And look back, if you're struggling and you have been journaling, look back your journals. See where you were last year. Take pride in being a little bit stepped forward from last year. Just know, guys, that you have got it in you to be wherever you want to be in life. Believe in yourselves. Believe in the divine energies are there to help. And step out into nature. Enjoy what Mother Nature has given us. She's given us the energy take it. It's there for the taking. I hope that means something to you guys. Is there anybody else, sis?
No, that was all of them, sis. That was all of them. But I will say to come over and tune in with us on Sister Chris's channel, because me and Sister Drew are going to be up for a witchy talk with some witchy ladies in about 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
So please come and tune in for that. It should be a good one.
Yeah. So with that, guys, we are going to end the show for tonight, and I thank you all for coming. I'm sorry if there was people that just came into the chat that didn't get a reading. Next week, we are on every Tuesday. Usually it's 11 p.m. UK time. Tonight we were early because we've got another show. But definitely tune in next week, guys. And get your questions ready. And work on them.
Yes.
Yeah. So with that, guys, I'm going to ask Sister Sherry to end the show. And I hope that you have all enjoyed it. Definitely share it with a friend who you know could be doing with messages from their divine energies. And I will catch you all in the next show.
Lots of love, light and blessings, guys. Thank you for supporting Sister Drew. And please come and tune on Within the Cauldron in 20 minutes with me, Sister Drew, and all of the lovely ladies. But until then, tune in with Sister next Tuesday for more card readings. But until then, lots of love, light, guys, and see you soon. And now we're going to play the intro out. And we'll see you all very, very soon. Merry parting.
Bye, guys.
We're still live, aren't we? It's not cutting it off.